everyone. Welcome to another Mind Power Monday. I'm going to take my sunglasses off for a second, but it's really super bright, so I hope you're okay with me wearing them. I'm Melanie Robinson, and I am a real estate investor just like the rest of you. We have done several different strategies over the years. We've done, good morning everyone. We've done flips and new builds, and we've bought foreclosures and all sorts of different things. We're currently working on building a fourplex over in Nanaimo, and just finished up on a BRRRR with joint venture partners in Abbotsford, and just bought, oh, look at those heart showers, and just removed subjects on a flip condo in Richmond. So lots of different things going on, but I am learning and growing with the rest of you as a real estate investor. And why am I, Melanie Robinson, sharing Mind Power Mondays with you? My background is in NLP, Neuro-Linguistic Programming, and we actually have a family business where we offer corporate training, coaching, and consulting. Good morning, everyone. And utilize the NLP model, which is an incredible model. It can be used in many different forms. So people do use it in therapeutic settings. We used it mostly in the form of sort of in the corporate world and helping high-level executives reach that next level of success. For me personally, I really love the idea of helping people. Good morning. I think that's, I'm going to say Tiffany. I'm going to guess. I don't know yet because there's not anything to indicate. Anyhow, good morning, everyone. Yes, I am at my cabin in the Okanagan, and today I am perched up on my top deck. So hopefully you can see. I thought I would park myself here today. It's a really hot day. Finally, we have summer weather in the Okanagan, so nice and hot. I feel bad not connecting with you all. I feel like when you can't see my eyes, you don't know it's me, but I need to wear my sunglasses if I want to be able to see anything. So anyhow, yes, so I really am here to support you all in creating the success that you want to create. I know everyone that's on is a Fearless member, is looking to create a new level of success. And I'm here to support you in that and in feeling good in the process. So hopefully, there we go. I'm concerned now from my last live here that my phone's going to overheat. So if it does, I promise you I'll run inside, cool it down, and then get right back to you all. To y'all, if Nin's on here. Anyhow, today, oh, my dog's going inside. It's too hot for her. Today, I wanted to chat with you guys about confidence. So I did post, and I do often post on the Fearless page prior to Mondays, wanting to get a sense of where people are at and how I can best support you. And a couple of things that came up, I guess there were a couple of different things, but for me, it did all kind of come back to the confidence and people wanting support with that. So here I am. I thought I would chat with you a little bit about that today. And it doesn't matter where you are in your real estate investing journey, because the truth is, we're always looking, you know, we become an expert on something, or we've mastered one strategy, and then we move on to the next strategy. And so we're always learning and growing. We're always upping our game. We're always learning new things. And what that means is, yes, we may feel confident in one area because we've done that a lot of times, but then we go to move on to something new, and we're just like everybody else, and we feel, we may feel a lack of confidence. Anything, I mean, I'm sure you've all heard, anything that is going to create success is absolutely going to push you out of your comfort zone. So I want you to know it's okay that you don't feel confident at every moment. It's okay that you, you need, some support in that. And that's what I'm here for, because the reality is there's two different ways that you can build confidence. One is, well, there's lots of ways, but what I'm going to talk about today, I mean, really, one is that you can get it by experience. So you can do something over and over and over again. And as you get that experience, and they're positive experiences, or even your learnings, and you learn from that to do better next time, you gain confidence. And then naturally, at some point in the journey, you feel super confident in whatever that is that you are doing. So that's one way to build confidence, is slow and steady, get yourself the experience and feel confident about what you're doing. So that's great. That's a natural sort of transition into confidence. If you don't have necessarily the luxury of time, and if you want to be feeling confident right now, number one, so that you can feel good, and number two, so that you can sort of emulate that to everyone else around you, it becomes like everything else that I share with you every single Monday. It becomes about your inner game. It becomes about what you're saying to yourself. What's going on in your mind? Because if you're not an expert from the perspective of you know how to do this over and over and over again, and therefore you feel this confidence, then you have to build that up inside. You have to create an internal environment that is going to create that for you. Number one, again, so you can feel good. And number two, so that you can build the relationships and achieve the success that you want to achieve. And this isn't about faking it. Obviously, I hope this goes without saying, you need to learn your stuff. You need to surround yourself like you are here with other investors. You need to learn from people who are doing what you're doing. You need to take courses. You need to invest in yourself. You need to do all of those things from a sort of logical, experiential, doing your due diligence. It's just your responsibility. So I'm not saying you pretend you're an expert and you go out there. What I'm saying is that's a given, that I'm assuming you are getting the knowledge that you need to get. This is about your inner confidence and how are you feeling as you're doing it? Because when you don't feel confident, and obviously this is a stumbling block for people. I know on the Ignited page I did, or in the Ignited group, I did a little session on confidence and one sort of little tool that you can use in order to feel confident when you're doing lives and other sort of presentations and things like that. So there are different tools that you can use. Yes, it's a given. You need to get the knowledge. You need to be a great investor. You need to know where to invest. You need to know how to work your numbers. You need to know all of those details for sure. I'm talking about the inner game. And how do you feel confident so that you can go out and do what it is that you're wanting to do and achieve those results that you're wanting to achieve? One of you commented, you're in your late 50s, wanting to, have never used other people's money and are lacking the confidence sort of at this stage in your life. The reality is, like I said, when you're doing something new that you've never done before, whether you are 20 and fresh out of the gates, or whether you're 65 and have this life behind you, the reality is that it's new to you and therefore you may not be feeling confident. So here's what you can do. Like I said, two choices. One is take the time and get the experience. The other is it's your inner game. So you can think about things that you've done in the past where you felt good about it, where you have learned something new and you've done amazingly well, where you have successes behind you, where you did feel super confident. Because if you think about those things in the past, you can bring that feeling in right now and have that feeling of confidence right now. So you don't need to be confident necessarily in what it is that you're doing. You know that you can be confident. You know that you have that feeling inside of you. So you can use your past experiences, your past successes to draw on those so that you can use those for the things that you're learning now. So that's number one. Number two is to visualize a positive outcome. So again, if you're thinking about, talking to potential partners using other people's money, if you're, doing your first damn deal, if you're looking at your first agreement for sale, it doesn't matter. You're talking to people for the first time about private lending, or it's your first time you've done, 100 single family, but now you're venturing into multifamily, or there's lots and lots of firsts in this industry. Good morning, everyone. And so what you want to do, and I say it time and time again, and it's just such a hugely important strategy that you really can implement in any challenge that you have, is you want to visualize the positive, successful outcome. So before you're going to have a conversation with somebody, you want to imagine that conversation going really well. Before you complete or close on a project, you want to go out to the end of that project and imagine that it went really well. Imagine that you did it, that you were successful. You want to make sure you are visualizing positive outcomes, the successful completion of these things that you're going to be doing, because that is going to instill confidence in you right now. You already know in your mind's eye that you're doing it, that you're going to do a great job, that it's going to be a successful venture. And that creates confidence right now. So we've talked about using experiences that you've had in the past, that you have a successful feeling around, and using that to feel confident right now. We've talked about visualizing the successful completion of anything, whether it's a conversation, whether it's an email, whether it's a closing on a property, whether it's finding a tenant, it doesn't matter what it is. Imagine, visualize the successful positive outcome of that, because that will have you right now feeling confident because you already know you got this. You're going to make this happen. And then overriding all of that at all times, you want to be, again, and I sound like a broken record, but these are all the things, and they're very, very consistent over whatever challenges it is that we might be facing. You want to pay attention to your self-talk. What are you saying to yourself? Because if you're saying, I'm almost 60, there's no way I'm going to do this, and I'm sorry, I'm using the one example that's coming to my mind because of my post in Fearless, but I know there's many of us in different situations at different times. If the dialogue is like, I've never done this before, nobody's going to want to partner with me, nobody's going to want to lend their money to me, who would want to be my partner? Oh my gosh, I'm so scared of flips. All of those things, if that's the dialogue that's going on, then you are not going to be feeling confident. You're going to be feeling the opposite of confident. And remember, everything that you think and say to yourself, you create a feeling inside of you. You create your experience. So if you're wanting to feel confident, you need to create that in you from what it is that you're thinking about. So whether it's thinking about past successes, whether it's visualizing a successful outcome, whether it's believing in yourself and saying, you got this, you can do this, you're smart, or I, if I'm wording it to myself, like I'm smart, I've done lots of things. I'm a problem solver, I'm, whatever it might be. If that's the dialogue that's going on, you are building yourself up. This is an inner game. So again, of course, you have to get all of the learnings outside in order to be a great real estate investor. That goes without saying. But what's going on in your mind absolutely dictates how you're feeling. So when you're feeling a lack of confidence, which is completely normal, all of us, I think it's fair and safe for me to say all of us, no matter how much experience we have times where we're expanding and we're going into something new and we don't feel the confidence that we want to feel because this is new and maybe a little bit scary. And, there's all these what ifs. But you can't allow yourself, if you want to go to that next level of success, if you want to be a real estate investor and you want to build that success, you can't allow yourself to go there. You got to get super stubborn with yourself, and you got to be completely in charge to the best of your ability with what's going on in your mind. What are you saying to yourself? Are you visualizing a disaster happening, or are you visualizing it going well? Are you thinking about things in the past that have been a failure, that where you had tons of learnings around it and it didn't go as planned? Or are you thinking about the things that did go well, where you did completely rock it and you were amazing? Because all of it's true. It's up to you. That's the reality. I feel so bad wearing my sunglasses, but anyhow, there, it's me. Hi, everyone. Anyhow, so there you have it. That's what I really wanted to chat with you about today. I hope that it can support you. I hope everyone here, again, whether you're brand spanking new and you've never invested in something, or whether you're, a seasoned investor wanting to go into something new, it's about our inner game. That's what I'm here to support you with. Let's grab control of our thoughts. Let's support each other on celebrating our wins, on recognizing how amazing we are, on learning from the mistakes that we make so that we don't make them, multiple times, because that's what makes us great partners. That's what makes us, good human beings. It's like we all learn. We all make mistakes. So don't worry so much about that. It's, do you learn from them? Are you surrounded by experts that can help you get out of the situation? Are you on it? Are you a problem solver? And I know that all of us here, I'm gonna assume all of us here, we are all that. We're wanting something bigger with our lives. We're wanting to achieve, greater results, to provide great housing for other people, to create, a legacy for our families, to be able to do good in the world. And we gotta step up on our inner game, people. Anyhow, I will read your comments. I can't see anything in this sunshine especially, but on a regular cloudy day, I'm not great at looking at them anyways. But hopefully that helped you build up your confidence in whatever it is that you're doing. And please share in the comments. Let me know how this helps you over the following week. Pay attention to what's going on in your mind. Pay attention to what you're thinking about. Make sure you're thinking about things that are gonna support you in feeling the way you want to feel as you approach and create the success that you're wanting to approach. So there you have it. Have a fantastic day, everyone. Yay, my phone didn't overheat. And I am going to do some work this morning, and then we've been invited out on a friend's boat. So I'm going to be on the lake later. Hope you guys are able to enjoy the sunshine. Hopefully it's sunny where you are, and we will talk to you over the week and see you next Monday. Alrighty, everyone. Bye for now.